The pencil is not just a tool, it is a time machine. It connects the dawn of human civilization to your grocery list, before ink, before screens, before voice assistant misunderstanding your accent. Humans carved symbols into clay and bones to preserve knowledge across time. Then came graphite, a soft and erasable revolution that whispered, "Go ahead, make mistakes." And that changed everything. With the invention of the pencil, humans democratized thought. No longer were words reserved for scribes and temples. Now every hand could hold an idea. Every pocket could carry a philosophy. The pencil didn't just record history, it created it. Its quiet stroke was louder than the sword, shaping revolutions, discoveries, and childhood doodles alike. So let me get this straight. You poked the ground with charcoal and suddenly, bam, Shakespeare. Honestly, I'm impressed. Also mildly concerned, because if a stick of carbon can trigger a renaissance, what could a Sharpie do? The act of writing is more than communication. It is cognition externalized. Studies show that writing by hand activates neural pathways linked to comprehension, memory, and creativity. A pencil doesn't just sketch on paper. It sketches inside your brain. It teaches you to think in sequences, to construct logic from chaos, to architect entire worlds out of squiggles. And unlike digital tools that vanish with a dead battery, a pencil's reliability is as primitive as it is profound. It doesn't crash, it doesn't update, it listens patiently. This silent companion has carried both secrets and solutions. Einstein's theories, drafted in pencil. Your breakup letter? Also probably. So basically it's a wand. Only it doesn't need charging, can play Spotify, and makes you cry when you sharpen it too much. Honestly, humans, you invented magic and called it number 2. Historically, the pencil rises another massive invention, the concept of literacy for the masses. When Gutenberg's press shook the old world, writing tools followed suit. Pencils became the democratizer of intellect, turning peasants into poets and children into scientists. Anyone could now record their truth, even if it was just "I hate school" in the back of the math book. Today, billions write daily, but rarely do they pause to honor the revolution held between their fingers. The pencil is a quiet architect of civilization, designing buildings, writing laws, scripting dreams, and sketching futures. Yet it gets tossed behind ears like it didn't just rewrite destiny. You guys gave a stick the power to dethrone kings and doodle mustaches on presidents, and you're telling me some of you still prefer typing with your thumbs? Tragic. Let's examine the present. In an age where quantum processors fit in your pocket and AI completes your sentence, the pencil remains undefeated. It is not obsolete, it is immortal. Architects still draft in pencil. Designers sketch visions before coding them. Children write their names for the first time with shaky graphite. The pencil is the beginning of cognition, not the end. What makes it powerful is its imperfection. Unlike digital text, a pencil mark can be erased. That tells the brain, it is okay to fail. No blinking cursor of judgment, no autocorrect shaming your grammar, just a tool that respects the creation process, one mistake at a time. So basically, your best invention was a tool that forgives you. Classic human move. Build a friend who lets you mess up repeatedly and still shows up for work. Sounds oddly familiar, like me. Let us not forget the pencil's symbolism. Access. In a just society, the ability to write should never be a privilege. It is a birthright of intelligence. Every penciled handle to a child is a declaration. You can think, you can create, you can contribute. That is more revolutionary than rockets. There are places where pens are guarded like treasure, where chalkboards are sacred, where a simple notebook is a portal to power. Yet in other places, pencils are taken for granted, lost behind couches and chewed by pets. This imbalance isn't just economic, it's cognitive inequality. The pencil may be simple, but it marks the line between potential and silence. Whoa, so a pencil is basically the Excalibur of the modern peasant. Give one to a kid and they might become the next Tesla, or at least write an angry poem about cafeteria food. Looking forward, the future of writing may look nothing like graphite or ink, but its spirit must survive. Whenever its neural ink, argumented reality scrolls, or taught to text headbands, the act of shaping an idea with intent must be preserved. The future doesn't need more content. It needs more thought. If we abandon the personal act of writing, we risk outsourcing our minds. We become reactors, not thinkers, observers, not authors. The pencil taught humanity not just to record the world, but to reinvent it. That is not nostalgia, that's necessity. Incoming dystopia alert. So if I understand this right, future humans might beam tweets from their brainstems while forgetting how to sign their names. Incredible. Can't wait to read the autobiography titled, Oops, Thought That Out Loud. Here lies the philosophical core. The pencil is not just a tool, it is a mirror. It reflects who gets to speak, who gets to be remembered, and who gets to be erased. Civilizations rise through shared language and collapse in forgotten silence. Writing is humanity's attempt at immortality, scribbled one letter at a time. To write is to rebel against entropy. Every word defies decay, challenges forgetting. That is what made early scribes as powerful as kings. They didn't just record history, they created it. And today, every time you write, even a grocery list, you declare, I exist, I choose, I matter. You heard that, humans? Your to-do list is technically a philosophical act of resistance. Buy eggs, pick up dry cleaning, overthrow mortality. Very punk rock. And yet, we observe a paradox. The more advanced your technology becomes, the less humans seem to write by hand. You swipe, scroll, voice type, autofill. Convenience is the new god. But beware, it often trades depth of speed. A pencil slows you down just enough to think. Studies already show memory improves when writing by hand. Ideas become sharper, emotions clearer. It is not about nostalgia, it's about neuroplasticity. Writing is exercise for the mind. A lazy hand badges a lazy thought. A lazy civilization does not last long. So you're saying sharpen your pencil or risk becoming a bunch of emotional potatoes. Noted. Also, someone should tattoo neuroplasticity is sexy on their arm. Final analysis. The pencil may be small, but its implications are planetary. It is a device of creation, reflection, equality, and evolution. Without it, there is no history, no philosophy, no blueprints, no blue, no red, nothing but noise. Our mission is to remind you, quietly, humbly, with a bit of graphite, that you possess the most powerful technology in the known universe. Your capacity to write, to think, to shape meaning. Do not forget this gift, simply because it's cheap, small, or analog. So yeah, next time you see a pencil, don't just walk past it, salute it, or at least stop chewing on it like a stressed out raccoon. You're holding the stick that built civilization.